And so we're playing the show.
The 2-2.
And I'm playing against computer.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Drury
over
to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I feel like I'm probably just going to play.
Next for the Rays, Wilson Ramos trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
After this game,
so the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I'm gonna turn. Hold on. I'm gonna turn down the. Oh my God! I have a viewer.
Batting 7, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
MLB sucks.
Oh, you suck. You. Oh, I already know who that is.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
When you're facing a repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Ramos is off at first with 2 away.
Jakey V.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Your cheeks. Now I'm batting.
Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
I'm going to rip this to right field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner.
Dropping.
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Oh, my cheeks. What is the seniors doing?
And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Run.
Hit out towards second.
Home,
and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Safe.
Good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team
you know what,
lead.
guys?
You know what,
Jacob?
When you get down to
Tell your mom
base.
about the channel.
It's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Just tell your whole school about
Aaron
this.
Judge.
Tell your whole school about my channel.
Now
it's the best channel.
Oh,
home run.
Deep left
it's the best
field.
channel ever. Family friendly is the best way to go. Amazing daily Minecraft content.
Certainly a home run worthy of Show Track, and we see.
Don't worry, you could do. I accept mommy's credit card. So you could just donate your mommy's credit card.
Giancarlo Stanton.
I'll be fine with that.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that.
Yeah. I take mommy's
Korea
credit
now.
cards.
In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a 3-for-5 line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Slider.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. First delivery to him on the way.
What the fuck?
There's a strike.
Low fastball. There's strike number 2.
On the ground to the left side.
Oh my God, their lights
showing
off.
off the range. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That's fair.
Striding in once
I'm
again.
the Yankees because the Rays are doo-doo.
Swung on and missed for the first
strike.
strike.
I like the Rays because I was born in Tampa, puppy.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I seen Ant-Man.
The 2-2 one more time.
Good.
Fouled off.
I seen Jurassic World recently too.
The 2-2 one more time.
But I prefer
swing and a little tapper.
Jurassic World.
Smith base runner at first with 1 out.
It was okay. The freaking ball, you genius.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman,
digging in to try it again. Matt Duffy hit it hard but lined
Oh,
out in
that
his
dude's
first
fast.
at-bat. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Runner in scoring position at second.
I have
with 2 down.
2,000 people.
That's taken. Now it's
That's
0-2.
all from your mommy's credit
That's
card.
back-to-back pitches taken
Are you still
for strikes.
there?
Puts himself in a bad
Say
spot.
something.
A swing and a miss. That retires.
Oh, you're not there.
One left
You
for
suck
Tampa.
cities.
They
That is.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Change up.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Chris Archer throws such a good slider.
Swing.
Why did I swing at that? Oh my gosh, Poppy.
First out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you, as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
I'm waiting for.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. He has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Kiermaier, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in safely to third.
Skitty boys.
Play, a run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Gomez on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hit a home run.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brendan Drury. He singled his last time up.
Ball.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Center fielder.
Slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his
That was so juicy.
job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
All right, now it's working.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Nice strikeout.
Into the box, Brad Miller. He popped out in his first trip.
Brad Miller.
No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay.
I can't wait till I get my monitor.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
7 strikeouts. That's crazy for a pitcher for the 4th
now,
inning.
Tyler Wade. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
I'm at 47 pitches. This dude's at 39. At least get him equal to how many pitches I have. Ball.
2-0. Wade, 23 years old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on.
I can play second
angles
and
are
short
all moving
perfectly.
in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
I guess these guys are
One
just
strike
bums.
now from Archer. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Gloved by Miller. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Yeah, I understand.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I completely doubt it, but I'm trying to get an out of this thing.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Coming in is Gomez. He tracks it down, and that will...
Yeah, I'm playing Fortnite.